Hello, College Street and College Street friends. If you're watching this video, then you're probably wondering how to do stuff online with our YouTube channel and with our live stream on YouTube each Sunday morning. And if you do know how to do this or have a couple questions about something, your questions might get answered in this video. I'm going to be showing recordings of my MacBook screen that'll show some stuff to do on videos if you're using a computer. I'll also have some screen recordings of my iPad and my iPhone to show those things as well, how to share, how to get in the live chat, how to do all those things. If you don't have a MacBook, iPad, or iPhone or iPod, don't worry. The concept's pretty much the same. If you get into your Android or Windows device and you're like, oh my gosh, I don't know what to do, we can get that figured out for you. Just leave a question in the comments below. If something I'm showing you is not on your screen, that's okay. We're all going to figure it out together. And if you still have any questions after that, just shoot me an email. My email is down in the box below. So let's get started. What you're going to see now is Techrow. That's up in the balcony. We run everything on one computer, an Apple iMac, and we use two screens so we can see everything at the same time. So you'll see OBS, which helps us get it on the internet, and you'll see ProPresenter, which is how we get the words on the screen and run the camera to zoom in and zoom out and see everything you need to see. It's pretty awesome. So for the past few Sundays, we've been pulling up a live chat, which is a way for you to communicate with other church members and just like click in to say hi, and for the church to share information with you. Usually when you see College Street Baptist Church in the live chat box with like a yellow highlighter looking color over it, that's usually me or someone up in the balcony running the computer, just to keep track of everything and let people know any announcements we have and just to communicate. You don't have to use it, but we like to have it up to say hi and to make everybody feel included and involved. So that's what that is, and we're going to show a demonstration of how to click it on and click it away on the next screen. What you're seeing now is my iPad with the live chat pulled up. If you don't have an iPad, that's okay. The concept's pretty much the same. To click away, you just click the X on the top of the live chat to click it away if you don't want to look at it. Some people find that distracting. Or you can pull it back up by just clicking the live chat button again. To share a video, you can click the share button next to it, click copy. It'll copy it as a link. You can hit paste the next time you want to paste it into Facebook as your status or paste it into a message. Or you can click the message button and it'll pull up a way to send it to a friend that they can watch online with you. Alright, some of you may be wondering, can I do that with my phone? I watch it on my phone. And the answer is, of course you can. Just do the same thing. Click away from the live chat by clicking the X, or click the button to put it back. Hit share to copy the link to share it with a friend, or to share in a text message or email. Alright, some of you watch online after we're live and you haven't been able to watch it like you'd like to because you don't quite know what to do. And that's okay. We don't have live chat when we're not live, so you don't have to worry about that. But the announcements do run for 5 minutes. And then we have a countdown of 5 minutes down to the service. And this is because when we're online, we try to give people time to find the service. And that can take a little bit depending on some people's phones and internets and things. It gives us time to get everything together, and it gives us at the church time to make sure we're all ready to go in case we have an emergency or the computer does something funny or whatever. It gives us a good 10 minutes. But that doesn't really apply to you when you're at home watching later. So all you got to do is there's a little red dot on YouTube. You just scooch it over about 10 minutes after you finish watching the announcements, of course. Scooch it over about 10 minutes in, and you'll start seeing me or one of the brass ensembles or one of our ensembles playing or doing, and you'll know that the service has started then. Usually our order of service is about the same every week. We've kind of had to change it being online because we know when we first started online that some people might not want to watch and watch or sit and stare at their phone or whatever. So we've sort of changed the order of service, but it's not very different from what you're used to. We usually have the ensemble playing. First, it's brass or a solo, or I lead with the announcements sometimes, and then we do a couple songs with the worship team or a couple of hymns. We usually have a time of prayer or a time of recognition for a celebration in the church. And if you watched the service this morning and were like, oh, I missed a point that happened and I want to scoot over to the sermon, you can kind of scoot about 20 to 25 minutes in, usually right before service starts. We play some kind of transition video to take from going from music into the sermon to kind of get you in that spirit of worship and to give you time to grab your Bible or grab a drink of water or whatever you need to do before you can get all settled and ready to go. Okay, some of you might be watching this and you've had situations where a random video pops up after you've watched the service and you're like, I don't know what's going on. I don't know these people. Why did it do that? And that is because of autoplay. And what you'll see, the mouse is kind of circling around a little pause button with a switch. You just click it over. That's called autoplay. And autoplay just means that YouTube's picked some videos of churches or something that's similar to what you're watching, and it's just going to start playing it just because it thinks you want to do that. But some people don't want to do that. So all you got to do is just take the switch and just tap it over, and that turns it off so it won't do that. All right, what you're seeing now is my iPhone screen, and to make it full screen, you just tap in the bottom right hand corner to make it full screen, then just tap it again. You can do the same thing on a tablet. It looks just like that. Tap it back to go to small screen. There's a little TV button at the top right hand corner that can show you how to stream it on your TV. If you have a smart TV, you can do that. I hope that answered all of your questions that you had about watching online, and if it didn't, just leave a comment in the box below or send me an email. I'll be glad to help however I can. It's really great to be able to have our church services online, especially for times that we can't be together. We could be together online. And I hope that if you're not quite sure how to find us, all you got to do is just go to YouTube. If you're watching this video, you found us. But if you're not sure how to find us some other time, you can just go to the YouTube, type in College Street Baptist Church Walhalla. We're usually the first one there on the top. You'll see a little picture of the church and you'll be able to find us. Look for us about 9:50 if you're watching live. And don't forget that it's not stuck. It'll just do that for about 10 minutes till about 10 o'clock. We try to start on time every week. And when you're not watching live, you can just take that little fast forward and it goes whoop, about 10 minutes in, and there we are. And we look forward to seeing y'all in person if you're coming on in person, and we look forward to seeing you online. Just chat in that live chat box. You know how now. And we'll see you real soon. Thanks for tuning in. Bye.